Hello, everybody. This is it. It's the final round of the 2016 Republican primary spinner battle. We've gone through 10 rounds, tons of twists and turns and suspense. Last time we lost the big guy, Donald Trump. He went down, and it wasn't even close. So we have two contenders left that have done what 10 others couldn't, and they're going to go head to head in a final showdown. Number one is Carly Fiorina, former CEO of Hewlett Packard. And number two is Jim Gilmore, former governor of Virginia. Gilmore almost went down in round number one. He waited till the second to last spin to make a move, and here he is in the finals. And Fiorina was the one to break the curse of number one. Several number ones went down before her. She has survived. So I appreciate all the comments. I'm glad there's some people that enjoy this. After this concludes, the goal is to do a few rounds for the 2016 Democrats, but I know you're dying to see who the winner is going to be, so let's get into the spinning. Let's do the first state. That is Alaska. It has 3 electoral votes, and it's going to get us started. Here it comes. That is number 2, and that is Jim Gilmore. 3 down, 267 to go. The next spin is Hawaii. Here comes 4 electoral votes, and that is going to be another one for Jim Gilmore. He's putting the pressure on Fiorina. Let's go to Washington. 12 electoral votes here. Who's going to get them? 3 for 3 for Jim Gilmore. Let's go south to Oregon. Here comes another 7 votes. Can Fiorina get in on the map? Yes. That's a 1. She's got 7 electoral votes. The next state is Fiorina's home state. She ran for the U.S. Senate here in 2010. She didn't win, but she could get 55 electoral votes. Let's do the spin. Here it is. We've got it too. We've got Jim Gilmore. He's opened up with a significant lead. We've got dozens of spins to go. Let's move on to Nevada. Let's see if Fiorina can respond. That's another 2. We've got Gilmore picking up the silver state. Let's go to Idaho. 4 votes. Fiorina looking for a 1. She's got it. She picks up another 4. She gets into double digits. Let's go to Utah. Here comes 6 EVs. And we've got a 2. We've got Gilmore picking up another 6. Let's give out 11 electoral votes in Arizona. Here's the spin. Carly, she's got a 1 and she's got another 11. Let's do Montana. Here comes 3 more votes. We've got 2. It's going to go back to Gilmore. Let's do Wyoming. We've got another 3. Who's going to get them? It's going to be Gilmore. So Gilmore over 90 now. Let's give out another 9 votes in Colorado. Here comes the spin. We've got 1. It's going to be 1 for Carly Fiorina. Let's do New Mexico, Land of Enchantment. And those 5 are going to go to Jim Gilmore. Let's do North Dakota. Here comes the spin. 3 votes. Coming to 1. Carly Fiorina. After North Dakota, we do South Dakota. And that's a number 1. Carly Fiorina goes back-to-back for the first time. Let's do Nebraska. Here comes at large. 2 electoral votes. And that's going to be 3 in a row for Carly. Let's do Nebraska's first. 1 vote. And that's number 1. That's 4 in a row for Carly. Can she go 5 in a row? Here comes Nebraska's second. That's another 1. Carly picks up 5 straight. She doesn't have a lot of votes out of it, but she's on the right track. Let's do Nebraska's third. Last vote for Nebraska. Clean sweep. Fiorina, 6 straight. Let's go to Kansas. 6 electoral votes. We've got 7 straight for Carly Fiorina, but after all that, she still trails by 49. Let's see if she can go 8 in a row. Here comes Oklahoma. 7 electoral votes. Another number 1 for Carly Fiorina. A stunning 8 in a row, but that could all be wiped out if she loses the next state. That is Texas with 38 electoral votes. Let's see if she goes 9 in a row or if Gilmore wipes out all of Fiorina's progress. Here it is. And that is another number 1 for Carly Fiorina. She goes 9 in a row, and now she's 4 behind Jim Gilmore. A fantastic run for Carly Fiorina down the middle of the country from border to border. I wonder what happened to Jim Gilmore, but one of these two is going to go over 100 on the next spin. That is Minnesota. Here it comes. 10 votes. And finally, Jim Gilmore snaps Fiorina's streak at 9. He picks up Minnesota. He goes over 100. Let's do Iowa. 6 votes. Gilmore, putting together 2 in a row now. Let's do Missouri. Here comes 10 more. Who's going to get them? That's going to be Gilmore. Now Gilmore, all of a sudden, going on a little bit of a run of his own. Next state, Arkansas. 6 votes. And now all of a sudden, Gilmore putting up 4 in a row. Let's keep it moving. Let's go down to the Gulf and do Louisiana. 8 votes. And here we go again. Gilmore, 5 in a row. He's got his own blue column from Minnesota to Louisiana next to Fiorina's. Now all of a sudden, Carly got to snap out of it. Let's keep going east. Let's go back up north to Wisconsin. Here's another 10 votes. And that's a 6 in a row for Jim Gilmore. This is a streaky finals. Let's double up those 10. Let's give out 20 in Illinois. Here comes the spin. Number 2, Jim Gilmore. He's put up 7 states in a row of his own. Wow, let's move on to Michigan. 16 votes. Can Carly put up a number 1? No. Jim Gilmore, yet again, 8 in a row claims Michigan. And this is unprecedented. Back-to-back streaks of 8 in a row. Fiorina did 9. Gilmore might be able to do it right here. Here comes Indiana. 11 votes. And he's done it. We've got Jim Gilmore going 9 in a row right after Fiorina. And he's back over a 100 electoral vote lead. The spinner is merciless this time. Now we got to see if Gilmore can go 10 in a row. I'm not even sure this has been done before. Let's do Kentucky, the bluegrass state. Here it comes. Can Gilmore get it done? Yes. Gilmore picks up Kentucky. He's done 10 in a row. Carly Fiorina has completely fallen into a coma. And now all of a sudden, Gilmore is over 200. After Texas, it was a 4 electoral vote battle. Fiorina could always do it again. Let's go on to Tennessee. Let's see if Gilmore can spin himself into uncharted territory and go 11 in a row. Here comes the spin. And that is a 2. 11 in a row. Gilmore picks up 11 electoral votes, perfectly complementing his streak. And out of all the battles I've done, I'm pretty sure 11 in a row is a new record. Gilmore completely has the Jets on max power. I don't know when he's going to let up. Let's do Mississippi. Let's find out how deep this streak is going to go. Here comes the spin. And yet again, Jim Gilmore, he's picking up Mississippi. It seems like Gilmore tampered with the spinner. He's unbeatable in this finals. I gotta see if he goes 13. Let's do Alabama. Here's the spin. It's gonna be hard to look. But that is, again, Jim Gilmore picks up another 9. This is just gravy for Gilmore at this point. He still has not clinched it, but we've got to do Florida. Here comes the Sunshine State. 29 votes. It's almost unrecognizable, but that is a number 1. Carly Fiorina. She ends her legendary drought. She picks up Florida. She gets a decent chunk of votes for it. Let's see how she counters Gilmore's streak. Here comes Georgia. 16 votes. And that's a number 1. Again, Fiorina gets another 16. Let's do South Carolina. Let's see if she can go 3 in a row. And just over the line, Gilmore, he's going to get the Palmetto State. North Carolina is next. 15 votes. Here comes the spin. And that is, oh, so close to the line, but Fiorina falls short. Gilmore gonna pick up North Carolina. He's getting close to winning it, but first we've got to do Ohio. 18 votes. Fiorina looking for number 1. She gets it. Fiorina claims another 18. We've got West Virginia. Here comes the spin for 5 electoral votes. And that's gonna go back to Jim Gilmore. Now we can go to the corner. We've got Maine at large. 2 electoral votes. And that's going to go to Gilmore. Here comes Maine's first. 1 vote. And that is another one for Gilmore. Here's Maine's second. Another vote. And another vote going to Gilmore. Next state is New Hampshire. Here comes the spin. 4 votes. And Carly, she picks them up. Vermont is next. 3 votes. And that is going to go to Carly Fiorina. Now we've got New York. We've got 29 electoral votes. Fiorina has to win it or it's all over. Gilmore has a lot of room to spare. This could be the winner. Here's the spin. Who is gonna win it? That's not a 2. That is a 1. Fiorina stays alive for at least one more spin. She's got to do it again. Here comes Massachusetts. This is Gilmore's second crack at match point. 11 votes. Here comes the spin. And it's all over. Jim Gilmore. He wins it on Massachusetts. He gets 11 electoral votes. He's at 272. Congrats to him. Let's finish it up. Here comes Connecticut. We've got one for Carly Fiorina. Next, Rhode Island. 4 votes. Who's going to get them? It's going to be Carly. Next state is New Jersey. 14 votes. And that's another number 1 for Carly. Delaware. That's the next spin. 3 votes. Another one for Fiorina. Maryland. That's next. 10 votes. And all of a sudden now, with the pressure off, Carly getting hot again. How about D.C.? 3 votes. And look at that, Carly with another impressive streak here late in the game. That, I believe, is another 6 in a row. She could technically make this extremely close if she runs the table and wins the last 2 states. Here comes Pennsylvania, 20 electoral votes. That is going to go to Gilmore. Gilmore puts a little bit of distance between himself and Fiorina. The last state is Jim Gilmore's home state of Virginia. If he doesn't win this, it's going to be a little embarrassing. He's looking to go over 300. Here's the final spin of this series. And it's going, fittingly, to Jim Gilmore, number 2. He gets his home state, and the final total is 305 for Jim Gilmore, 233 for Carly Fiorina. Although Gilmore won by a comfortable margin, this final round had some things we've never seen before. Back-to-back streaks of 9 or more, including Gilmore's 13 consecutive wins. The spinner was fickle this time. There were a lot of streaks. Fiorina was hot when the electoral votes were low. She did catch fire again late, but it wasn't enough to erase the deficit. She did manage to get Texas, Florida, and New York, but former governor of Virginia, Jim Gilmore, who almost went out in round 1, he outclassed the other 10. He has the last laugh. No shame for Fiorina getting in second, but this was a great finals and a great series. I'm gonna have to leave it there, so let me know in the comments. Are you thrilled to see Gilmore win it, or were you pulling for Carly Fiorina? What did you think of this round and this series? Let me know down below. I hope you had a great time. On your way out, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join if you'd like to support the channel. Hit the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.